Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Aaron the Black Dragon, and we are back on the case of the murder of Dorota Shaw. I hope I got the last name correct. It's the first time I questioned the last name and not the first name. Anyway, last time we went through disguised as everyone else. We learned something about Zack and Alice working together to sell off, apparently, the amethyst amulet from Poe, and Poe and Alice being romantically involved while she also slept with Dorota. Zack, Rain not remembering anything from the murder and having his hand hurt, and Zack being at Dorota's house at the night that she was murdered. So there's definitely a lot of things and more alien stuff. But there's a lot going on. Today we're gonna make one last sweep for everything as Sam before we move on to the next chapter. Let's see if we can learn more. Zack said you were at Dorota's last night. That's something we learned.
He didn't. He was the one in her bedroom last night. I never made it that far. I just followed him to her house.
My way of following Zack. Spill the beans.
I wrongly assumed we were in a relationship. I thought that he was cheating on me. Which he was. I saw him leave Dorota's and I followed him straight after. I don't know if anyone else was there.
Why didn't you tell me this earlier? See anyone else inside Dorota's house? You probably were stupidly focused on Zack, so I doubt that you have seen anyone else. So why didn't you tell me this earlier?
Because I was protecting Zack. This looks bad, doesn't it?
It does not look bad for you per se. Yes, you were protecting Zack. You also were wrongly assumed that you were in a relationship. I understand you're thinking a little bit, but still. But you came clean now, so I cannot be that mad about that. But hey, we got something new there. Bronwyn, anything? Thank you for the talk there, Bron. Rain, wanna come clean about something? Tell me about Hong Kong. Tell me about Lawrence Petrovsky. Lexi said you don't remember. Let's go for that.
No, she wouldn't do that. She's the only one I told. Sam, who are you? What are you?
Did it just fuck it up?
Sam, are you a traveller?
Answer the question.
No, I'm gonna find Lexi. I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Okay. Oh, boy. I might have made a mistake there. Cool, can't do anything. Okay, I think I fucked that one up royally, which is fine as well. Hail a cab. Chief? Did you get a phone call from Violet's doctor?
Yeah, Dr. Tanner. She's checking up on Violet. Why are you still giving her a hard time about this? She's had it tough enough already.
Do you want me to be thorough? What do you mean tough? What did Dr. Tanner want?
She wanted to check Violet was taking her pills. Apparently Violet told her to call me to confirm. She's dealing with a lot of things, just go easy.
What things?
The doctor said the aliens are delusions, a side effect of her previous alcoholism. She's been sober 6 months, and I don't want to change that, Sam. The neuropathy she suffered due to alcohol is causing her problems. The pills are to try to help with that, but guess they have side effects too. Memory loss. She's not a monster. Just a little girl lost.
Alcoholism?
She was drinking to forget. She ran with a bad crowd a few years ago. They branded their backs with symbols, basically a cult. The leaders were imprisoned, but they left a lot of baggage behind. You won't get any mileage talking to her about it, I assure you.
Okay, I still think I fucked it up. Why are you so shifty? Violet said you were at the Rodas last night.
Why would she say that? That would put us both at the crime scene. Dorota was fine when I left her. She asked me to come over and watch her get her freak on, which I did, being the gentleman that I am. I misread the signal somewhat, as I thought I was supposed to join in, which was not the case. I think she threw a teddy bear at me or something. Ugh. After that I left. I had no idea Violet was spying on me.
Okay. Alice? You said Poe is a good friend. You delivered the radio to the guest house. Zack said you're selling Poe's pendant. Poe and friends?
I couldn't do this without him. He looks out for me. He's my best friend.
Just friends?
What do you know, Sam?
Poe says you've been romantic for 2 years.
It's true. A girl likes to keep her options open. What if someone new were to turn up in town and I realize that I like them more?
Cat the act.
It's not an act. I have a sweet tooth. And I want to taste all the sweet things.
Everyone is weird. You delivered the radio to the guest house?
I delivered radios all over town. I don't think I should have bothered with some of them, though. I don't think... Violet, is it? I don't think Violet liked me very much.
Maybe she was jealous? I'm just gonna trash that, that's not... I'm gonna leave that one. That's not a good idea. I already fucked one thing up with Rain. Hi, Poe? Did you know Alice is selling amethyst? I should not do that! None of those. Probably a bad idea. Because why would I know that? Let's go to the next chapter.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
Okay, next chapter, let's go.
August's gone crazy tonight. I've just got off the phone with someone who thinks they saw a UFO on one of the nights that Violet went missing. Aliens will be normal right now. Anyway, now you're here, it's time. What do you suggest we do with Alice Monroe?
I'll protect her at the house, send an officer to her house, tell her to leave town. I'll stay with her.
Monroe's a local treasure around here, Sam.
Yes.
Don't let anything happen to her.
I won't. Alice, I'm staying with you.
Sam, I'm not sure. Do you think you can stop someone from trying to kill me?
Yes! I'm gifted with certain powers. No, not really. I'll do my best. Let's not get weird with that.
That's all I needed to hear.
Even though just now I
Thanks for
realized she
staying
was
with me,
coming on
Sam.
to me.
I know it's dangerous. I don't know why you're here, but I'm glad you are. It's almost 10 o'clock, Sam. When's it gonna be over? You said Bronwyn will call when it's safe. Should we call them now? Or are we just supposed to wait?
Calm. Maybe you should hide somewhere? Are you gonna be okay? Now this is the point where I think I'm gonna fuck it up the most, but let's go with you're gonna be okay. I'm gonna deal with that.
I know you're just being good, but
That's kind of easy for you to say right now.
It's
I
not.
think I'm probably gonna have a heart attack before anyone gets a chance to kill me.
Which is also okay. Just wait.
That's the door. That's the door, Sam. What are we gonna do?
You're safe, just stand behind me. Don't go anywhere. We just saved the radio star. That sounds good, at least. I feel like if I told her just hide somewhere, something bad would happen.
Alice, thank God.
Okay.
I've been outside all the time, okay? Bronwyn Castle just called. She said the danger is over. They've done a new reading. There's another victim now. Look, Danny's outside. He's going to take you somewhere safe, okay? Sam, I think you should find out who the next victim's going to be. Then come and see me in my office.
Okay.
It's 11 o'clock. I'm Poe, and this is your August update. Police investigating the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw say they are getting closer to apprehending the killer. The death of Miss Shaw, who was found strangled at her home late last night, has sparked a massive police operation and caused alarm amongst August residents. Monroe has some personal business to attend to, but she sends you all her love and hopes to be back on the air tomorrow. And Monroe, if you can hear me, I'm sending my love out to you too. That's 11 o'clock with Poe.
Let's go.
Sam, I have some bad news.
Yes?
We've done a group reading,
Sure.
and it's you.
I'm the next target.
I don't know, Sam. I don't know what to say. It's normally a death sentence, but with you, it might be different.
I'm gonna trash that.
Don't let it win, Sam. You hear me? You fight this.
On
I've
it.
called Chief DuPont already. He's asked that you meet with him. You should go, Sam. Be careful.
And we're gonna end it right now, right here.
Sam, it's almost midnight.
Sure.
You're still alive?
Yes.
This is a good thing, but no one's even attempted to kill you yet. You've given me a lot of evidence.
Yes.
Enough to arrest someone. But who? Make the right decision, and you should be safe. If we don't, well, we've all got to sleep at some point. I can get someone to guard your room at the guest house, but it might not be enough. So, Sam, who should I arrest?
Rain. Sure. Who do you think, Chief?
During that whole thing with Alice, the only people I couldn't keep track of were Rain, Zach, and Violet. I don't want to believe it's Violet, but that's why you're here. You're impartial. Out of those three names, who was with Dorota at the time of her murder? Or who has an alibi that doesn't check out?
Rain.
This is on you, Sam. Just give me a name.
So, okay. Violet and Zack. Violet may not remember anything, and Zack is sleazy as all F, but I don't think he murdered her. I really think he just wanted to get frisky with her. Violet was spying on Zack. Might not remember anything else, but since she was after Zack, she remembers that portion, which I don't think she actually did anything with Dorota. Rain is 100% the one. I'm stupidly sure about that. Oscar, he has a good alibi and I couldn't check anything else on him. So Oscar is off the hook for me. Poe, fucking freaky dude, but fine. Too much in love with Alice as to be the murderer here. Alice, fine, just also wanted to get funk. Just wanted to stretch herself a little bit, I guess. So I think Alice is also fine. If not in cahoots with Zack about the pendant, which is a whole weird other thing, which we probably could have dove into, but I didn't want to risk anything more because we already fucked things up with Rain. Bronwyn, I feel like is fine. Like she was really supportive and helping and tried to keep her wits about herself. She's good. And she also tipped me off to Rain with the praying thing. So, Bron and Lexi, both of them, I think they're fine. They both helped me out a lot and tried to support me, even though I got Lexi a little bit fucked, not gonna lie. Chief DuPont, I don't have any reason to think that it's him. Sam, if I would be the killer, I would have probably killed Alice when I stayed with her, so... Rain? My money's on you.
Rain?
Yes.
Agreed. He's got no corroborated alibis for any key times, and he's one of those tarot muppets who I suspected all along. I was right when I said Bronwyn, because I knew it was one of them. I just didn't know which one. I'll pick him up. Just be careful tonight, Sam. If you've not done your job properly, the killer's still out there.
Okay. Let's see if I messed this up majorly or not.
Sam,
Hi.
you asked for these earlier. Make sure you get some sleep now. You'll need it.
Thank you.
Night.
Night, Violet. I don't suspect you, so stop acting so weird. I also wonder if there is actually a method for you to turn into the kid. Because I didn't get any options for that, so I wonder if there's actually a way to do that. Which would be interesting. Anyway.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and this is Poe with your August update. We don't normally have them at this time, but since there's a killer on the loose, I feel it's my duty to keep the radio station manned.
Let's see.
I personally spoke with Chief DuPont earlier, and he thinks they're close to catching the killer. Until that happens, though, please lock your doors and stay inside. Remain vigilant. The light has faded, and so has my fortitude. I see things in shadows, behind doors and under desks. I hear the chattering of teeth and the glee of insects waiting to feed on me. The studio undulates like a heart that beats its last beats. I can't go on. I must to bed. Forgive me, Lady August. Forgive me.
What the fuck, Poe? The end. 2:14.
Hello, sleepyhead. I'm so glad to see you alive.
Look, Mom, I'm a detective. Did I win?
Enjoy the journey, Sam. Don't think of things as ending. Something new is beginning. Rain is locked up. He's being charged for murder. Travelers don't like being incarcerated, so they'll have jumped realities already. It's not something that a jury will believe. The shell they've left behind won't remember what they've done. And spend a life in prison. All we can do is try and stop the next one. I still can't believe it was Rain. I suppose nobody is immune. And now we're one short. Sam.
Yes.
Come with us, please. We could really use someone like you and, well, just... will you?
You know what? Sure, I do not like August. Way too many freaky people in here. So sure, I'm gonna come with you.
Really? Oh, Sam, that's wonderful. Let's finish packing and we can leave this afternoon. Sam, thank you. We're going to change lives, believe me.
Hey, sweet cheeks. You did good. Real good. You win. A Lexi hug.
Aw, thanks, Lexi. Nobody tell her that I was kinda using
Sam,
her.
I'm just going to say it because you only live once and all that. Sam, I think I've fallen for you. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. It's out there now. We can get on with our lives.
I mean, you're not the only one apparently, because also Alice has fallen for me. That's a nice thing to say. Okay. Let's be totally frank. During this whole thing, I always said that I was only using Lexi. Now that they've decided to go with them, it'd be really fucking rude. So let's go for a kind of more happy-endish thing and say that we feel the same way.
You too? I'm the happiest girl in the world. We have some catching up to do.
Because that feels straight to bed, I guess.
Sam, I guess you're on your way now. I don't often thank my guests, but thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
didn't think you had it in you. Well, I at least thought you'd run away at some point.
Nope.
But you didn't. You stayed.
I did.
You've made August safe again. If you ever need a place to stay, you've got one here. Well, if I have a room available, that is.
Thanks, Violet.
Take
That's
care,
all I
Sam.
can ask for. You take care as well. Hi, Alice.
I didn't think you'd leave without saying goodbye.
Goodbye. Gosh. Dang it.
People do horrible things to people every day. I'm just glad there's someone like you around to save us.
Sure.
I mean, everyone needs a little saving from time to time.
I mean, okay, that's fair.
Even me.
Happy to save you anytime. You're strong, you'll be fine.
That's easy for you to say. Look what you've just been through. I'd have been dead a few hours ago if it wasn't for you. But you're right. I am strong.
Sure.
I will be fine. But I like having you around, Sam. I hope you're staying.
Bye. I'm on my way out already as we speak.
Sam, you did good.
Thanks.
I thought you would.
Thanks.
I mean, not that I've got a signed confession or anything. Yet. Apparently, they don't remember anything about the murders, but Bronwyn seems pretty convinced it's over. Well done. I hear you're leaving town with the tarot readers.
Yes.
That's a real big shame you were starting to fit in here. But good luck to you. You're doing what many of us have died trying. Leaving August.
Well, thanks, Chief. It was fun hanging around with you. I was debating on staying here with you, but then I remembered that the August residence freaks me out. And you too. So I'm gonna leave. So thanks, Chief.
And I've stuck to my word. That problem you had, I buried it. The coroner's report is going to say the woman was dead when you arrived, not after. I don't personally believe in exorcism or anything like that, but over the last 24 hours, I'm starting to think things aren't as cut and dried as I'd like them to be. You're a good person, Sam. At least that's definitely how it looks from the outside.
Thank you. What the fuck was I doing?
I am Dorota. I am 21
Hi.
years old. I love playing cello, and I just been awarded a scholarship to Juilliard.
Cool.
I just love cello. I love all string instruments, but cello is rich and deep and soothing, at least to me. No, cello is my hobby, but my real passion is... It's silly, it sounds silly. Well, I would like to build a time machine. I know. But it is possible. I think people make mistakes. They do things they regret and they say things they don't mean. I want to go back in time. I want to make better choices.
I think my choices have
You
been...
know why you're here, don't you?
No! See?
Because you did well.
Thanks.
And you know what happens when you do well?
No?
Augmentation. Congratulations, Agent 3.13. Welcome to 3.14.
Whoop whoop. Maybe. I got augmented. Hashtag winning. Cool. Secret debriefing, please.
Debriefing 3204, Birmingham. Transmit.
Ah, Birmingham.
And we're ready. Are you human?
No.
Do you have feelings?
Yes.
Splendid. Do plants have feelings?
That's a loaded question. They feel pain, but they feel things in a different way. But I don't think they can feel like joy and stuff like that, so I'm gonna go no.
Splendid. I've burned down a rainforest. Does that make you happy?
No.
Splendid. I've killed a serial killer. Does that make you happy?
That's a loaded question again. You're murdered, so no, I guess. But yes as well, because you murdered someone who murdered. But why did they murder? There's a lot of nuances to that one, but no.
Interesting. Could be old school Prime Directive. Could be evolving. Ship it.
Old school prime. Wow. Anyway, when I press exit game, I probably just exit the game. So I'm gonna stay here because that way I have the cool background music, and that's fine with me. So there's still a lot of questions open with this game. But I'm not gonna answer those. I'm not gonna play through everything again and try to get to every single nuance, because that's the fun thing about this game. If I were to play it again, it will be different. Someone else will be the murderer in the situation. Things might play out differently. So, if you enjoyed this little trip, I highly recommend you check this out for yourself, because there's so much to it. And this played out differently than the playthrough that I watched of it back when. And yeah, there's a lot of ways that you can mess up. There's a lot of ways that you can squeeze out a little bit of extra information out of everyone. So this is a real fun game. So I will have fun with that by myself a little bit more, because it was really enjoyable. And I'm super happy that I got through this without fucking up majorly, because I kinda messed up there at the end with frame, but I got it. Barely, I wanna say. So that is it for the Shapeshifting Detective. We solved our first case, and I know that there is another game of the Shapeshifting Detective, I think. So I will take a look into that, and maybe we'll come back to that as well. But as for now, that's going to be it. I already have in plan what we're gonna play next. But for the moment, this case is closed. And I will take a little break from solving mysteries like these. And we're gonna have some fun with other things. Hope you enjoyed this series. Hope you enjoyed the mystery. Hope you had fun guessing along who the murderer might be. And yeah, I'm gonna take a look into more of these games, because they are really good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see all of you in my new series, in my next series, that is, and on other stuff on this channel. See you then, and don't lose yourself. Bye.